one massive revenge plot, with Rashad Murphy out for blood to avenge his brother, 1200 Spaz. If you don't know, 1200 Spaz was one of Foolio's biggest enemies. He and his crew allegedly took things further by filming themselves urinating on Spaz's grave, an act meant to humiliate and provoke.
Reward Adams. Dun dun dun.
This is so crazy. I remember this, bro. And it's just
Aside
dumb
from urinating
because, like, imagine you do something in the past and you really don't think about that, but the whole time you did this, right? The person that you did this to, you feel what I'm saying? This is their mission to get you. You feel what I'm saying though? Like, it might be light to you, but to the other person, it might weigh heavy, and they ain't gonna let it go. You feel what I'm saying? It might be years, it might be months. You feel what I'm saying? Bro ain't thinking about that. Bro's been thinking about this for years. He's looking for you, hunting you, just like in one of his other kills that was hunting him, bro. What it is, YouTube, man? Back with another little video today, you know what I'm saying, man. I don't know what I'm on. I hope y'all having a good night, you know what I'm saying. It is late right now, and I'm getting straight to business, you know what I'm saying. But we got some new information about one of Julio Foolio's killers, you know what I'm saying, man. It turns out that one of his killers, Julio, actually had something going on in the past with him, you know what I'm saying. He actually, what did he do? Did he smoke him, or I don't know, but Julio peed on bro's grave, and this happened a little while ago. You know what I'm saying, man. And one of his killers was his brother. You know what I'm saying? So this just shows how the past can haunt you from what you do. You know what I'm saying, man. So think smart, stay out the streets, be smart, and don't ever cross nobody, bro. There ain't no point, because that can come and get you in the long run. Look what happened to bro. He gone. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. We gonna see this little video talk about though. Before we start though, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell. Appreciate all the love y'all been showing me. Shout out to all the new subscribers, you hear me? Let's get it, bro.
Your murder case just keeps spiraling into madness.
Every
the
day.
latest jaw dropper that's got everyone talking is Rashad Murphy, the fourth suspect arrested in Foolio's murder. Turns out Rashad is the brother of 1200 Spaz, the same dude whose grave Foolio and his crew disrespected by pissing on it. Stay tuned as we dive deep into this connection and uncover details that'll blow your mind. Shocking connection unveiled. It's starting to look like Foolio's death was all part of one massive revenge plot, with Rashad Murphy out for blood to avenge his brother, 1200 Spaz. If you don't know, 1200 Spaz was one of Foolio's biggest enemies.
Tragically, he even put him on diss songs and everything. Spaz got shot. We already done heard Foolio said it. Now look how that came back to get you, bro. Goofy!
Back in 2018, Julio is believed to have had a hand in Spaz's killing, and it seems like Rashad's move to kill Julio was just retribution. Rashad Murphy was the fourth suspect arrested in the Julio murder case. Initially, after the first three suspects were caught, Rashad was on the run. His arrest came after the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office received a crucial tip. Acting on this tip, they pinpointed Rashad's hideout at the Collins Preserve apartment, nestled between I-295 and Collins Road. Teaming up with the U.S. Marshals Service, they mobilized in full force. SWAT, JSO, CPR, and gang units surrounded the building, ensuring there was no escape for Murphy. They even evacuated nearby residents to keep everyone safe as they moved in. For hours, it was a tense standoff. Officers tried to communicate with Murphy. Over a loudspeaker, they called out to him, urging him to surrender peacefully. But Murphy stayed holed up. Over a loudspeaker, they called out to him, urging
bro came out with his dog in his hand?
him to surrender peacefully. But Murphy stayed holed up inside, and the tension only grew as the standoff stretched into the night. The SWAT team, experts in handling high-stakes situations, prepared for a more forceful approach if needed. As midnight approached, the decision was made to escalate the operation. Utilizing specialized tactics, the SWAT team breached the apartment.
Crawl towards me!
Crawl, boy, crawl!
Come on!
As the dust settled, Rashad Murphy was finally taken into custody. This arrest marked a significant milestone in the investigation, as one of the key suspects in Foolio's murder was brought to justice. Murphy, now facing serious charges of murder, was quickly transferred to Tampa, where he would answer for his alleged crimes. According to police reports, Rashad Murphy, armed with a fully automatic pistol, led the assault and fired the first shot that killed Foolio. Given the revelation that he's Spaz's brother, and
was that him? They say he fired the first shot, so was that him right here?
And fired the first.
I thought he had an AR too. I don't know, y'all. I know bro right here got an AR. Bro right here got something, and I seen somebody with a pistol run on the other side. So I don't know if they started on the other side, shoot him, and then he came around. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming that's what happened there, because I'm pretty sure this dude right here don't got a pistol. Mistake, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all.
Shot that killed Foolio. Given the revelation that he's Spaz's brother, and knowing what Foolio and his crew did to Spaz, this ain't all that surprising. Alright, if you're completely out of the loop on what Foolio and his crew did, let me break it down for you. 1200 Spaz, born Joe Rod Adams, was a major player in Jacksonville's gang scene, deeply linked with the 1200 gang. Also known as 1200, this gang operates mainly on the east side of Jacksonville and is infamous for its involvement in drug trafficking, violent crimes, and gang-related shootings. The 1200 gang came up as a subset of the larger Out East gang, a significant criminal entity in Jacksonville. Over the years, 1200 has made a name for itself as one of the city's most dangerous groups. Active since at least 2010, they've had documented members and leaders involved in all kinds of illegal activities. The gang's primary source of income is drug trafficking. These guys have been moving everything from Utalone to marijuana, but it doesn't stop there. They're also knee-deep in violent crimes like shootings and murders, often tied to beefs with rival gangs. Spaz was deep in these gang conflicts, which only boosted his street cred. His name really blew up as he got involved in the violent beefs with Foolio's crew, the 6 Block gang. With his influence and rep on the streets, Spaz became a prime target in these deadly gang wars. On August 24th, 2018, Spaz met his brutal end.
Somebody got shot in the face?
Up there. Up there.
2018, Spaz met his brutal end.
Somebody got shot in the face?
Up there. Up there. When they were shooting.
It all went down on
Oh,
a
he was the one. Okay, I remember now. There's so many of them that get knocked off the map, that get stepped on. Like, no disrespect to them. That I don't be remembering who is who. You feel me? There's so many of them, but I remember this specific one. Bro was at the football game. They pulled up him at the, was it a high school football game, I believe, or a college? I don't remember. But they put up on a football game and they smoked him at the football game. I remember this, okay.
Friday night, with the air electric as fans gathered at Rains High School for a football game. But as the game ended and crowds poured onto the streets, the atmosphere took a dark turn. Among the crowd was 1200 Spaz, oblivious to the danger lurking nearby. Foolio's right-hand man, Robert Howard, also known as Kenny Caps, was waiting. As the crowd dispersed, Kenny Caps saw his moment. Armed and ready, he approached Spaz and unleashed a hail of bullets. The scene erupted into chaos, with people screaming and scrambling for cover. Spaz was hit multiple times and collapsed, the life draining from him as the pandemonium continued. 2 others were also injured in the crossfire. Police arrived swiftly, but Kenny Caps had already vanished. The investigation kicked into high gear, with detectives piecing together witness accounts and surveillance footage. It didn't take long for them to identify Kenny Caps as the shooter. Kenny Caps was arrested and charged with first-degree murder for the killing of 1200 Spaz. However, those charges changed. When witnesses stopped cooperating and coming forward, Kenny's charges were then amended to manslaughter, a conviction Spaz's family was not happy about.
They won't go to the police and tell the police what happened, but then they talk to other people about it. I didn't get to speak my piece in court. That's the part that hurted me. Like, I really want to speak my piece. I want him to hear out my mouth, let him know what he took from me.
Many people believe that the lack of full justice for his brother's death might have been a motive for Rashad Murphy's actions. However, what truly drove him to murder was what Foolio and his crew did afterward. After Spaz's murder, Foolio and his crew took their beef to a whole new level, making the conflict intensely personal and disrespectful. Foolio dropped several diss tracks aimed at 1200 Spaz, specifically calling him out and mocking his death. One of the most notorious tracks was his beatbox remix, where Foolio didn't hold back in his verbal assault. The lyrics were brutal, with Foolio rapping about the deaths of his ops with lines like Prosper got shot, Tay got shot, ha, Desi got dropped, Nate got popped, Leak got shot, Spaz face hot. But Foolio didn't stop at dissing Spaz in his music. He and his crew allegedly took things further by filming themselves urinating on Spaz's grave, an act meant to humiliate and provoke.
Lord Adams. Dun dun dun.
This is so crazy. I remember this, bro. And it's just
Aside from urinating on,
like, imagine you do something in the past and you really don't think about that, but the whole time you did this, right? The person that you did this, you did something too. You feel what I'm saying? This is their mission to get you. You feel what I'm saying though? Like, it might be light to you, but to the other person, it might weigh heavy, and they ain't gonna let it go. You feel what I'm saying? It might be years, it might be months. You feel what I'm saying? Bro ain't thinking about that. Bro's been thinking about this for years. He's looking for you, hunting you. Just like in one of his other kills that was hunting him, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Positive energy. Only let out positive energy, bro. No negativity. No, we don't need that. We don't need that, because they will come back and hit you, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro.
In the grave, they went ahead to vandalize the place and spit on it. An act so vile, it was haunting.
Adams.
Spit it on it.
That's it.
The video quickly went viral, adding fuel to the already raging fire between the 1206 block gang. The level of disrespect hit an all-time high, making it clear that this beef was more than just about territory or money. It was deeply personal. Joe Ron Adams' mother, Jamila Murphy, was particularly devastated by the incident. Already grappling with the loss of her son, this act of vandalism felt like a fresh wound.
I just feel like that's a stab in the heart.
That's more than that.
Doing stuff like that. I had a breakdown. I did, no lie. I had a breakdown, you know, I had to put myself together. I was crying all day yesterday since I seen it.
Seeing the ongoing disrespect and the blatant desecration of his brother's grave, Rashad Murphy's anger grew. Many believe that the lack of justice for his brother's death, combined with these vile acts by Foolio and his crew, fueled a burning desire for revenge in Rashad. The continued provocations and dishonor pushed him over the edge, and he began to plot the murder of Foolio.
That's crazy.
The murder of Foolio.
That's crazy.
According to police reports, the scheme to take out Foolio was set in motion between June 21st and June 23rd, 2024. During this time, Rashad Murphy, along with his crew, Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, Sean Gathright, and Davian Murphy, put together a plan to hunt down and eliminate Foolio on his birthday. Days before, on June 14th, Foolio took to Instagram to hype up his birthday plans. The post read, Tampa, Florida, my Airbnb pool party, June 21st.
I'm so tired of seeing this. This make me mad every single time I see this, bro. Every single time, bro.
ME for address. And my official birthday party, June 22nd at Club Teasers. Club address, 9700 North Nebraska Avenue, Tampa, Florida. Pull up. The vibe was all about celebration, but Foolio's fans knew the risks. They flooded the comments with warnings, worried that his publicized events could draw danger. One fan pleaded, "Why are you doing this birthday bash PLS cancel?" While another bluntly added, "Man, ain't nobody trying to party with you and risk their lives." The concern was real. Foolio's past was riddled with violent encounters. Foolio had been through the fire before. In 2021, he dodged death when 100 bullets were fired at him outside a recording studio, escaping with just a graze to his leg. In July 2020, he was involved in another shooting in Texas. One of the most chilling incidents happened when he was ambushed leaving a gas station near Paxson School for Advanced Studies, resulting in serious injuries and broken bones in his foot. Foolio even sued the hospital afterward for allegedly leaking his location during his recovery in Jacksonville.
That's crazy.
The nurse who worked at the hospital dropped my low tide. It's crazy. I got a lawsuit with the hospital right now.
Despite all the red flags and his turbulent past, Foolio decided to go ahead with his birthday plans. Rashad Murphy and his crew saw this as their golden opportunity. They meticulously plotted to use Foolio's own publicized celebration to their advantage, setting the stage for a deadly ambush. Rashad and his accomplices decided to travel from their base in Jacksonville to Tampa, where Foolio was out celebrating his birthday. But before they hit the road, they needed a low-key spot to crash, a place where they could leave no trace. Alicia, the female suspect, tried to have
all they did was leave traces. That's literally all they did was leave traces, though. They might as well have left their glove at the scene too while they was at it. Like, for real, you want me to keep it on it?
On Instagram book an Airbnb for the crew, but that plan fell through. Not letting that stop them, they went ahead and booked it themselves under Rashad Murphy's name. They used Gudazay's Cash App for the payment and secured the Airbnb from June 22nd to June 24th. The crew split up into two cars, a silver Chevy Cruze and a black Chevy Impala. The Cruze was registered to a female who shared an address with Rashad Murphy's brother, who's currently in prison. The black Chevy Impala was connected to Sean Gathright. Both vehicles were deliberately chosen for the mission. Before hitting the road, Sean Gathright, one of the suspects, was caught on camera loading up bags that prosecutors believe were filled with guns and ammo, setting the stage for their deadly plan.
You see them carrying a bag large enough to...
You see his hair was long. He cut his hair down and everything. I ain't even peeked that, bro, to make sure he didn't get caught. And you still got caught, Goofy, and you gonna use your mama's car for the head, you lame.
Carry two AK-style rifles.
Late in the afternoon, the killers set off on their journey. The silver Chevy Cruze and the black Chevy Impala rolled out of Jacksonville almost at the same time. With their routes mapped out to a T, they maneuvered through highways and back roads, keeping in touch through their phones. License plate readers picked up their trail at multiple points, each hit confirming their southward trek towards Tampa. The whole setup was tight, showing just how serious they were about this deadly mission. When they finally touched down in Tampa, they headed straight to their Airbnb. The Airbnb's Ring camera footage captured everything. everything. Gathright, Chance, Alicia, and Davian Murphy were all spotted at the Airbnb, just about a mile from where Foolio was set to be killed, although Rashad Murphy wasn't seen on the Airbnb cameras. Further investigation revealed he was there, orchestrating the moves from behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Foolio was in Tampa, living it up and keeping his fans in the loop about his birthday plans. He posted about the Airbnb he had rented for the occasion, inviting everyone to come through and celebrate with him.
Pool party start today at 5, 6
I
o'clock.
don't even want to hear it no more. I honestly don't want to hear it no more. Is this video finna keep talking about, oh, Young and Ace? They're linking it to Young and Ace again. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm about to skip this part, bro. I done heard this. I done watched probably 8 videos hearing the same thing over and over again, bro. I just wanted the new information, you feel what I'm saying? But forgive me, y'all, forgive me, but...
Their deadly plan. The confrontation that had been brewing all night was about to reach its explosive climax, driven by a thirst for revenge and cold-blooded determination. The first shooter, allegedly Rashad, was easy to spot with his dark skin and military-style boots. Armed with a fully automatic pistol, he led the charge, his weapon spraying bullets furiously at the windshield of Foolio's Dodge Charger. The second shooter, allegedly Sean, was described as taller with a lighter complexion. He was armed with an AR-style rifle fitted with a brass catcher, a device that collects spent shell casing. He joined the attack, unleashing gunfire on Foolio's vehicle and a nearby Nissan Altima, striking fear into everyone within earshot of the deafening shots. The third shooter, allegedly Davian Murphy, was heavier and wore an orange ski mask. He also carried an AR-style rifle. Together,
I want to say something too. I done said it in my last video, bro. Just because you have the shiesty on, you have gloves on, you have everything on, bro, they're still gonna find out who you is. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like I don't get it, bro. Like y'all don't think they still not gonna find out who you is, bro? Like they're all crazy. There's cameras everywhere, everywhere. They gonna find out.
They unleashed a storm of bullets, their coordinated assault leaving no room for escape. After the murder, at around 12:58 p.m. and 1:01 p.m., 2 messages were sent from Gathright's phone. These texts were full of bravado. One read, "I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today, Murphy." And the other said, "I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. I love you, Murphy." Both messages were signed by Rashad.
Who says that? "I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched." What?
Murphy, but sent from Gathright's phone. These texts reveal just how brazen and unapologetic they were, celebrating their crime like it was some twisted accomplishment.
My bloodlust has been fulfilled. I can feel it running through my veins and my bones. Like, I understand you hated him, but the way you talking is crazy, bro.
After the murder, the killers tried to cover their tracks. The car split up, with the Chevy Cruze heading back to Jacksonville and the Impala rolling out to Polk County. But their plan to disappear didn't fool the cops. Detectives pieced it all together using surveillance footage, license plate readers, and phone.
It didn't take years. It didn't take years to do this. Fast too, bro. Like,
linking the 2 vehicles back to the suspect. The first one to get nabbed was Sean Gathright.
Driver! Open the car door!
I'm skipping,
Traffic
y'all.
stop.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping.
The gold V behind Juana hit them.
I want to get straight
in the
to
center,
the point.
questioning. The deputy cracking the light quickly, leading to his rearrest at a busy Jacksonville shopping center on July 27th.
Really?
They moved Isaiah getting. He was done. According to the police, Rashad rolls with the 1200 gang just like his brother Spaz, while Isaiah Chance is repping the ATK gang. Authorities confirmed that Foolio's murder is linked to the ongoing gang war, which isn't a shock since this beef is the same one that led to Spaz's death. The gang war. For years, Jacksonville has been a war zone for rival gangs, causing chaos throughout the city. The constant turf wars and feuds have led to countless violent incidents, turning the streets into a dangerous battlefield. This ongoing conflict has claimed the lives of many young, talented rappers, cutting their careers short and leaving behind a trail of grief and devastation. The main beef in Jacksonville is between the ATK and KTA gangs. ATK, which goes by names like Ace's Top Killers, Aces to Kill, and Aim to Kill, isn't your typical gang from one hood. Instead, ATK is a mix of crews from the east and west sides of the city. This diverse lineup makes ATK a serious player in Jacksonville's gang scene. Their spread across different parts of the city gives them a unique edge, making them a powerful and dangerous force to reckon with. As y'all probably know, the face of ATK is none other than Young Gene Ace. Originally from East Chicago, Indiana, Ace moved to Jacksonville, Florida when he was just 4. Over the years, he's become synonymous with ATK, embodying the gang's presence in the city. ATK isn't just about Ace though. Other notable members include Young 23, also known as RJ, Rollo, and Trey Shorty. Another key player is K-So, along with his brother Boss RJ, Rollo, and Trey Shorty.
That's K-So. This is K-So. What the
players
ain't Trey Shotty, that's
K-Sub,
Queso.
along with
No, that's not Queso.
his brother Boss Goon and ATKY Breezy, who are original members from Melvin Park. The 1200 crew from the east side of Jacksonville, featuring members like 1200 Spaz, Spinnabenz, and Wappa with the Chopper, is also aligned with ATK, forming a powerful alliance in the city's gang landscape. On the flip side of this deadly feud is Foolio's crew, KTA, short for Kill Them All. KTA is a coalition of several gangs, including the 6 Block Gang, YNR, and the Bully Gang. This alliance has deep roots going back to an older crew known as Problem Child Entertainment, PCE, which had already caught the attention of Jacksonville authorities and faced a RICO case.
I bet, because they all clicking up in different cliques and they all beefing and shooting. It's a war zone, bro. This GTA.
On November 6th.
This is worse than Grove Street versus the Ballers. You know what I'm saying? This is worse than that, bro. Like
2017. Even with 10 of their members locked up, the ranks quickly filled with new recruits like Foolio, who eventually became the face of KTA. The roots of the beef between KTA and ATK are a bit hazy, but many say it kicked off when an ATK member, Trey Shorty, got robbed by a YNR member named Tony Cho. Seeking revenge, Trey Shorty targeted a KTA member named Zion, aka Tweaky Jit, who was Foolio's cousin. Word on the street was that Youngeen Ace had a hand in the hit, but nothing was ever confirmed. Foolio and KTA didn't need confirmation. They took it personally and were out for blood, with their sights set on Youngeen Ace and his crew. On June 5th, 2018, things got real. Youngeen Ace's best friend, 23, was celebrating his 18th birthday with Ace's younger brother and another friend. While they were stopped at a traffic light, they got ambushed. The attack was brutal. Both 23 and Ace's brother lost their lives. Youngeen Ace survived, but took 8 bullets.
Nah, once in the hand. Yeah. Once in the hand, one in my
for anybody that see this video, let me know if y'all know who Youngeen Ace was in 2018, bro. I didn't know who Youngeen Ace was since 2017, you feel what I'm saying? But he really blew up after that situation happened. And a lot of people still don't know who he is. Let me know if y'all real Youngeen Ace fans, you feel what I'm saying?
The rest of them, I got grazed in my back, but I got shot 6 times.
After Youngeen Ace's brothers were tragically killed, KTA decided to escalate the feud by invading the gravesite of 23, one of Youngeen Ace's close affiliates who had fallen. During their video shoot, KTA members showed blatant disrespect at the gravesite, snapping photos with their shoes on the grave marker, making offensive hand gestures, and mimicking gun poses. This bold move reignited the beef, with nearly everyone in those pics getting taken down by ATK members looking to settle scores. The first target was BGY Bezzy. BGI Bezzy, whose real name was Adrian Lee McKenzie, was gunned down on the night of May 17, 2023, on the 3600 block of Effie Street, a neighborhood long plagued by violence. Reports indicate multiple shots were fired, and when police arrived, they found a harrowing scene. 2 boys and BGY Bezzy critically injured. BGY Bezzy was rushed to the hospital, but despite the best efforts of medical staff, he was pronounced dead on arrival. The drive-by shooting left both the community and his family reeling from the shock and devastation.
No one in the city can actually tell y'all why Adrian got killed, because nobody knows.
Gang banging. Not worth it. Stay out the street.
Violence didn't stop there. The next victim was Jake Jit, who met his end on August 16, 2023, while driving through Duval County on his way to visit Kenny Caps. As he cruised down the highway, a vehicle pulled up next to him, and a shooter inside began firing without warning. The highway erupted into chaos as the gunfire rang out. Jake, realizing the imminent threat, attempted to escape by accelerating, but the attempt was in vain. In the ensuing panic, he lost control of his car.
I don't know if y'all ever listen to Spinnabenz or Wappa with the Chopper. They always say they'll get caught on that E-way. I'm just saying,
which
bro.
violently collided with a parked semi-truck. The crash was catastrophic, turning his vehicle into a mangled heap and leaving him trapped inside. Jake Jit was pronounced dead at the scene. Next up was Rico Osama. He was gunned down while sitting in his car in a Jacksonville parking lot on October 15, 2023. The shooting went down in broad daylight, and it was clearly a targeted hit. Witnesses saw a suspect approach Rico's vehicle and open fire before making a quick getaway. Despite emergency crew's swift response, Rico couldn't be saved and was declared dead shortly after. The cycle of revenge and gang warfare set the stage.
Really think about that. Something small that you did in your past, y'all thought was cool, and it got all y'all smoked, bro. Every single one of you and almost all y'all homies got smoked. I know y'all got more homies to repeat the cycle that is childish, you feel what I'm saying? But all y'all got smoked over there, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's sad that something in your past can affect other people to the point where they don't want you here no more. That's why we gotta make better decisions, man. Put out positivity, no negativity. You feel what I'm saying, man? We can't do that no more. That's done. You negative, done. Gotta go. Gotta go. Feel what I'm saying, man. Oh, y'all. Let me know y'all feel about this little video. Feel what I'm saying, man. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell. Hey, I ain't know bro was his brother though. That this grade got peed on. I ain't know that, bro. That's wild, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Don't bash me. I'm gone. That's not with y'all, man.